Folks, I just want to update you real quick here tonight. It's the Clinton Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma, Delta Sorority Inc., with a voter registration booth set up by the concession stands. If you live in Hines County, are 18 years old, or will be 18 by November 5th, need to change your precinct or recently moved, and need to register to vote, please see the ladies in the red or the Delta Sigma, Delta Sorority Inc. Or if you have any questions about voting, they can assist you as well. Thank you.
Hello and welcome. Right here live from Bulldog Field on the campus of Terry High School. This is the Terry Bulldogs of football on the TSJW network. I'm Trellis Williams right here with me. Coach Tony Kimble, our color analyst, here today. Today we've got the Bulldogs taking on the Clinton Arrows at home. The Bulldogs 5-0 on the season. Clinton sitting at a 2-3 record so far. Clinton has played some really tough competition, and they have two big wins over Warren Central and Brandon. Now the Bulldogs have dominated their competition, coming off all blowout wins other than their 13-12 win over Callaway. Coach, today you got your team ready to go. Everybody but Jordan McGee. Jordan McGee, starting linebacker and running back, out today. He should be back next week, but it's a big loss for the Bulldogs here in this game against Clinton.
Right, yeah, Jeff, definitely. Jordan is the captain of that defense, but here's what happens when you talk about sports. You find a way to rally around your team, right? So we're missing a puzzle in this piece, right? But somebody has to step up. Somebody has to find a way to make it happen, where, you know, they've had adversity that has hit them throughout these wins they've had, and it's building character. So now we have another character moment right here, where we have one of our team captains out. So somebody has to step up. You always want to talk about the next man up. So who in the linebacking core that's going to step up, not make excuses? Who's going to step up and make it happen tonight?
Absolutely, and that would probably be Quintarius White. Quintarius White's done a great job at the linebacking position, and he's that next guy, and I think he'll be able to step up here today. Now looking at Clinton a little bit, there are very much a passing team, led by their quarterback Joseph Walker, who has thrown for 6 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards passing, 63% completion percentage. So you're talking about a guy that consistently gets over 200 yards passing each game.
Right, so definitely. So you're looking at a different type of game that we're going to see tonight. We haven't seen much of a passing team or played against a passing team much. We've been pretty much looking at a rushing team. So tonight you're going to see something different tonight. So definitely looking forward to that.
We will step aside, and we're about to have the national anthem be played by the Terry High School Soul Band.
We ask that before rising for the playing of our national anthem, you quietly consider a couple of facts and actions you might practice during its playing. It is hoped that you personally will honor and respect every military member who has given his or her life so you are able to enjoy the freedom you have been living in this country for which they have been fought. When you stand quietly while looking at the flag, you are showing respect for the sacrifices they made in protecting our flag and our valued way of life. Please rise now for the playing of our national anthem. The team, coaches, cheerleaders, student body, and fans of Terry High School extend to you each a big welcome. We are pleased that you could be here. The high school athletes who are performing tonight are friendly rivals as members of the opposing teams. This basically is the theme of interscholastic athletics, the idea of friendly competition. The visiting team in the interscholastic game is the guest of the home team, and the expectations is that they be treated as such. Profanity.
So folks, this is the lead to the kickoff, brought to you by Buford Plumbing and Heating. I'm Trellis Williams. As the color analyst is Coach Tony Kimble. The Bulldogs and the Arrows are set to take each other on. The Bulldogs wearing their maroon jerseys with their maroon pants and their white helmets with the inscription at Terry on the side. This is a big ball game. WAPT here to do a little bit of coverage on the side. It's the Blitz game of the week there. And so it's a big game here. Throughout the state, people are having their eyes on Terry and Clinton. And so, Coach, wanted to continue to speak to you in regards to this ball game. Bulldogs and Arrows. So, I mean, this is the second time these teams have ever played. Last year, they matched up. 28-21 win for Clinton. It was a tight game the entire time. Now the Bulldogs want to come back and beat the Arrows here on their home field.
Right, absolutely. So you're kind of looking at what happened last year, but understanding that there's a totally different coaching staff that's there. But in your mind, you're looking at, okay, we have this momentum that's going for us. We're undefeated right now, but we want to go and continue to get better each week. So we're looking at, what can we take away from this passing team? What can we do defensively? What can we do offensively that will put us in the best position to be successful with this game tonight and get the dub?
So Terry and Clinton are about to be set to begin. We will see our teams being introduced to us here, Terry and Clinton. Just under 7.5 minutes until we have kickoff. The lead up to the kickoff is brought to you by Buford Plumbing and Heating.
Oh, do you got to start it on there? How do we see them? They did a whole lot of doing shit. And in order for this to come on, they got Bro, I'm not finna do this. I'm still hard to get he's supposed to get Oh, there you go. I got it. How you do it? I clicked it all the way back over to the camera. Can't you lie? I ain't playing that black yeah, they probably gonna stay there.
So as the Bulldogs and the Arrows are about set to be introduced to the fans, I want to recognize our South Point Center player of the game from last week. And, of course, that was Rondé Baker and running back. Yeah. 4 touchdowns, over 200 rushing yards. Yeah. And you're going to be looking for a similar thing there tonight in terms of what we see today.
Right, absolutely. I'm pretty sure you're going to put the ball in his hands. But then also you need to have some type of alternative to this as well, because they're going to zero in on him and they're going to try to stop him. So, you know, the teammates are going to have to step up as well and be prepared to make plays as well. So it's a team effort every night, but definitely tonight.
The Arrows have been introduced with their white uniforms, red helmets, black shorts, and they've got silver numbers on those white jerseys. And now the Bulldogs being introduced to the fans here. It is the Terry Bulldogs, undefeated, 5-0 record. And the Bulldogs ready to take on Clinton here at home. Their biggest test thus far this season is about to come about. Terry and Clinton in just a few moments. Bulldogs trying to go 6-0 this year. Getting to 5-0 allowed them to be the first Terry Bulldog football team to go 5-0 since 2006, back when they were a 4A school. So this is the first time as a 6A program. Clinton is coming out on to the field now. Looks like they will be receiving the kickoff. And back deep to receive, it appears to be number 5. Jaden Hollins for the Arrows. And so kicking this football off will be Braylon Nicholson, kicker for the Terry Bulldogs. Set to kick this one away. And you see a lot of pink out there for the Bulldogs for October with the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And here's Braylon Nicholson, and a whack. We are underway, and received by Clinton. Going to make the run to the middle, able to cut through where he is caught up with past the 30 and down to the 32, and that's where Clinton will start their first possession. That was Justin Singleton with the return.
Yeah, that's a fairly good good job by the coverage team right there. They got down there. Definitely want to be aware of them setting up a wall to their sideline this in the future.
So in the pistol, Arrows will start with the handoff, and we'll get to the 36-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. So now out there starting at quarterback, they've got Jaden Jones starting at quarterback. You don't see Joseph Walker out there. Jaden Jones, 6'3", 190-pound freshman.
Absolutely.
Jones on the handoff. Now the run, that is Jacoby Williams, who's wrapped up and down. He'll get to the 39, a gain of 3 once again. And now you're looking at a 3rd down and 3. And we didn't know that Joseph Walker would not be starting this ball game, but you got a much bigger, less experienced, but a much bigger quarterback in Jaden Jones.
Yeah, definitely. I was able to see him play in a junior varsity game. The young man really took care of the game as a freshman. So I'm curious to see what he's going to do on the high school level.
Jones on the handoff now on the run. He dives. He's down at the 40. A gain of 1. 4th down and 2, and the Bulldogs force a 4th down here early. Clinton looks like they are thinking about going for it here, but they decide against it, and the Arrows will bring out the punt unit. Good job by the Terry defense, forcing a 3-and-out on the first possession.
Definitely, this is a good job by the defense, because the types of plays Clinton was running were,
it looks like they're going for it. A direct snap right through the middle. He's able to find a hole. Going against Tillman. Gets past him. Deep in the Bulldog territory. He's almost to the end zone. Pushed out of bounds. Great play by the Arrows, and that might be a game changer right there.
Right. This is a game of momentum shifts. So, what they did was they lined up in a bunch formation. And what they did was they ran like a B. They ran through the B gap right there. Looks B-C gap right there. And they kind of overloaded the defense right there. I think they were in punt return. So definitely understanding how to make those personnel shifts right there, because I think we thought they were punting the ball as well.
So Clinton able to pull out a trick play, and so the ball's at the 11-yard line. Clinton deep into Bulldog territory and in the Raising Cane's red zone. So now the Arrows knocking on the door of being able to score a touchdown. Just over 10 minutes to play in the opening period.
Yeah, that was definitely a shift in the momentum, unless the defense has to step up right here to make a play.
Jones on the handoff, and that's Jacoby Williams, and he's wrapped up. Ball now at the 12, a loss of 1, 2nd down and 11.
Right, interesting enough now, this O-line and D-line, Terry's D-line is getting in their backfield. So, hey, this is going to be an interesting game in between the trenches.
Jones on the fake handoff, pass to the end zone, touchdown. And the Arrows strike first as Clinton getting on the board. A 6-0 lead for the Arrows. Nice pass against coverage.
Right, and perfect position right there. Only thing he needs to do is turn back to the inside right there, and I think he would have the interception. That was a nice position of the football right there, but we're in perfect position right there to make a play, right? So
So this is the first deficit for the Bulldogs in 3 weeks since the Callaway game, and this extra point is up and good. The kicker, Braylon Spann, putting in his 17th extra point of the year. He is now 17 for 20 in that department. Clinton scores first, 7-0 lead over the Bulldogs, and now the Bulldogs have to match it on their first offensive possession.
Right, absolutely, yeah. This is just, hey, you know, it wasn't like, you know, they just drove the ball down the field on them. That was just a personnel shift that they should have had ready. Instead of thinking they were going to punt the ball, having your defense out there in the correct defense. So, again, I'm sure they're going to make that adjustment. So, you know, keep moving forward and let's see what's going to happen on offense.
9 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the first quarter. And so far, Clinton with 7, Terry with 0. What happened is that the Bulldogs forced what looked like was going to be a 3-and-out, and then Clinton acted like they were coming out with a punt formation and then just went straight run right through the middle and a long run at that for a 49-yard run there off the fake punt. And then they're able to score a touchdown off the pass from Jaden Jones into the end zone. So now Clinton leads 7-0. They go for a short punt, and they're looking to get it. The ball was batted. Ball's batted again, and I think the Arrows have it. Clinton is full of tricks up their sleeve here today. And the Terry defense is going to have to play some more football here as Clinton is not allowing Terry to get the football.
Right, you know, these are just little things where you have an onside kick right here, sky kick, what we call it. And again, what you want to do is fair catch it by waving your hand in the air, and that kind of puts you in a better position to field the ball right here. But defense, it's time we got to step it up.
For the Arrows, they have first season head coach John Carr, his first year at Clinton, coming from the college ranks, offensive-minded coach, and he's showing all the tricks now as that's Jaden Hollins getting dropped in the backfield by Micah White of the Terry defense. And it's a good job defensively by the Bulldogs, forcing a loss in yardage now, and that looks at a 2nd and 13.
Well, Trellis, I'm going to say this. All this trick plays right here is kind of telling me something as well.
Jones a pass, and nobody was there. I think he was trying to get it down to Jaden Hollins. Hollins was not in the position to get the football there. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 13.
Yeah, it's kind of telling me something right here. When you're doing all this, you're trying to jump ahead and trying to kill the morale of the team right here. What we have to do on defense is just make a stop right here. It's 2nd down right here, 3rd down. Make this stop and just get off the field.
3rd down and 13. Jones back to throw. He's got a little time, but good coverage by the defense. Now he's able to get through off the reception, and it does not look like he's able to get the first down. Looks like he is short. And now Clinton trying to get into a hustle here. That was Eric Johnson, I believe, who was able to receive it. 4th down and 1. 4th and 1 there for the Arrows. Clock continues to run. Just over 8.5 minutes to play in the opening period, and it will be a timeout called by the Arrows here. Clinton wants time to talk it over. And it is 7-0 Arrows right now. The Bulldogs have not touched the ball offensively. Clinton able to get a score early, and then went for the onside kick, and they were able to recover it. And now they're trying to push this football along, and they're looking at a 4th down and 1. What do the Bulldogs need to do?
Right, so in the huddle down there, you're just telling them to settle down. Let's get in a defense that's going to allow us to be in the best position right here to stop this 4th and 1 right here. And just tell them to settle down because it's not bad right now. Even though they've scored, it's really not bad because they're really not just pushing the ball down the field. So they just need to settle down. Let's make this stop right here, get in the backfield, get off the block. Let's make this tackle. Let's shift the momentum, and let's go out there and put the ball in the end zone. So this is it's not big right now. So just calm down, defense.
Ball at the 25-yard line for the Clinton Arrows. Looking at a big 4th down and 1 in Bulldog territory. Terry trying to get this stop. It appeared that they had gotten stops in the past. The 2nd 4th down for the Arrows. They're going to go for it, and here's the handoff, Jacoby Williams, and it looks like he will get it. Looks like he'll get that first down, and the Arrows will move the chains.
So, you know, they're stopping them on 3rd down right here. So I guess you got to add to it. Hey guys, we got to stop them on 4th down. We haven't seen them punt. what their punting is looking like right here. So again, right now, I'm pretty sure they're going to try to throw the ball up in the air. So just, get to your position, get to your man right here.
Jaden Jones in the shotgun, trips to the left. He's going to take it and run it himself, and he's able to get some yards getting down to the 15. Looks like a couple yards short of the first down, 2nd and 2, but a good 8-yard run there by Jones. And the freshman is impressing so far.
Right, he's just getting behind his blocks and following and finding where the daylight is. That's what you want to put the rookie in the best position possible.
Trips to the left. Now they're resetting the offense. Here's Eric Beasley on the move. Jones going to take it straight off the snap and run it, and he's hit and down. He got the first down inside the 10 now, so first down and goal at the 7. Nice run by Jaden Jones, and now the Arrows are knocking on the door, going up 14-zip here on the Terry Bulldogs without Terry touching the football. Now timeout called by Terry. They use their first timeout of the first half. 7:23 to go, and it is Arrows 7, Bulldogs 0. We will step aside and be right back. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. Welcome back to Bulldog Field. Ball at the 7-yard line for the Clinton Arrows. And it is 1st and goal. Bulldogs looking to keep their undefeated record on the season. Clinton threatening it right now, but we're early in the ball game. Bulldogs haven't even touched the football.
Right. We just need to make this stop right here. And
They need to bump to their left.
There's the handoff, and Beasley marches into the end zone untouched by the Bulldog defense. And before Terry even touches the ball offensively, Clinton goes up 2 scores.
And what they're doing is that their formation, Clinton's formation on offense, is just kind of giving us a tough sledding right here. So, we're going to have to adjust, kind of get on the field and look at the adjustments to this formation that they're running, and not get upfield on the outside of the defense.
Braylon Spann is the kicker, and his kick is good. Hits the scoreboard and all, and it is a 14-0 lead for the Clinton Arrows over the Terry Bulldogs. See if the Bulldogs are able to receive this kickoff. It has been all trickery from the Clinton side, and they've been able to succeed. 14-0 lead early on. Folks, please be sure to hit the subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button right now. Also, turn those notifications on so you can know when we post another video, when we go live. And it is every Friday, or at least for the past few weeks. And this is the last non-region game for the Terry Bulldogs. Next week, they'll be back here at Bulldog Field hosting the West Jones Mustangs, the number 2 team in the state. Tonight, West Jones is in Flowood taking on Jackson Prep. Clinton looking to be 500 heading into a bye week next week. Spann will kick this one at short again, not quite as short as last time. They're able to receive it, and the Bulldogs will be wrapped up and down at the 34. That's where the Bulldogs will start their first offensive possession of the ball game, and that brings us to our Kimble's keys to the game. Coach.
Yeah, definitely tonight what we want to do is look at making sure that we control the pace of the game. Although they're up 14-0 right now, you want to get to a point where just put the ball in the end zone. We got to take a chance. And then what we want to do is win on 3rd down. So we want to win on 3rd down. We've been winning on 3rd down, even though the score looks like it is. But we're going to have to win on 3rd down on offense as well.
Busby is in the shotgun for the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs trying to do a few shenanigans of their own. They got 4 stacked up to the right. Now a short pass And that is into Chadarius Rogers, who's able to make a little gain to the 38, a gain of 4. And so now it's 2nd and 6.
Right, yeah. So I guess both teams are coming out with things that is making sure that you adjust to the game right there. Definitely a nice shift right there where you're kind of overloaded to the offensive right there, and Clinton's going to have to make the adjustment.
Keys to the game were brought to you by Vowels Marketplace, the official grocery store of Terry Bulldogs football coverage on the TSJW Network. Now on the run is Timothy Jackson, who's taken down as he is ruled down, but not before he gets the first down. First down brought to you by Barnett's Body Shop. He gets down to the 48-yard line. And so far the Bulldogs looking like they may be able to move the football on Clinton right now. And really, you just got to take it one play at a time.
And that goes back to controlling the pace of the game. Clinton's defense is giving up a lot of points this season right now, over 200 points right now. So you just got to be patient. Just be patient and move the ball down the field.
And Busby just missed Braden Gibson over there. Gibson was open, just missed him on that one. 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. 6:21 remaining in the opening period. Ball at the 48-yard line in Bulldog territory. Been all pass plays so far for the Bulldogs. You got Rondé Baker over there with 10 touchdowns on the season, and you know Clinton's expecting that. Bulldogs showing something a little different. A toss over to Baker. Baker able to find an opening. He gets through some defense, and he's nearly at the first down marker. I think they're going to spot him just a little bit short. As the Bulldogs do get into Clinton territory, looks like a 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. Ball is spotted at the 43 in Clinton territory. 3rd down and 1. Bulldogs need a yard to convert here. Trips to the right, one to the left. Busby, handoff, Baker. Baker right through the middle, first down, and he's pushing for more as he is pulled down at the 38.
Listen, it's just we're finding the hole to hit, right? So it's almost like this heavyweight fight right here where you just jabbing, jab, and it's going to open up where you can take the big swing. Just be patient right here. Be patient.
Trips to the right, one to the left. Busby back to throw. He's got some time. Pass deep. Oh, nearly picked off. That was nearly Justin Singleton with the interception as Busby was trying to hit Gibson downfield. It was a risky pass, but it just got broken up there. 2nd down and 10.
Right, so you got to take chances, and that's what it was right there. Sometimes it's a risk, and then sometimes there's a reward to it. But I think that's really pushing back those defensive backs to make them honest, and that's going to help in our run game.
Twins to the right and one to the left. Handoff Baker. Baker trying to find something, trying to create something. He doesn't get much. And I think he gets a yard. Baker been dealing with some nagging injuries here. You hope he's all right. He looks okay. Jordan McGee out this week, supposed to be back next week. Talked to him, he said, I'll be ready next week. And but you always like to hear that from the guys. Busby's in the shotgun, twins to the right and one to the left. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Baker's in motion. Busby guarded heavily, hit Jackson. Jackson's got the blocking. He's up the far sideline, and now he's going to be taken down, it appears, but that will be inside the 15, and he will be spotted at the 12. Big play for the Bulldogs. First down, brought to you by Barnett's Body Shop, but better than that in the Raising Cane's red zone.
Right. Excellent play call right here, where you see what you notice on Clinton's defense, they're overloading to the wide side of the field, which means they don't have anybody weak side. So that's the screen was a nice play call right here. But again, we're converting the 3rd downs, and that's the key to it. You're just trying to make sure that you get into the end zone. That's simple.
Receiver wide left, receiver wide right. Busby for the pass, too high. Trying to hit Gibson there. Trying to hit Gibson on that was just a little high.
And I think that's going to be open again. I mean, listen, it was some distance between the corner and the safety. And that distance was the end zone. We just happened to miss that, Kind of threw it a little too high right there.
Busby, play action. He's got time, he's got room. Busby looking. Oh, and Busby, ball was batted out of his hand, out of bounds. They say it's an incomplete pass. Very fortunate for Brady Busby there. Just didn't have anybody open, apparently. Didn't want to pull the trigger on that one. 3rd down and 10 now.
And that's a smart play right here because you're in the red zone right here. You don't need to force anything in there because you got 2 downs to get into the end zone. So, again, you don't want to force anything. You just want to make sure you're trying to move forward on the offensive side of the ball. So that was a great decision in my opinion.
Bulldogs still have Baker out. They took him out a couple of plays ago. Busby in the shotgun, twins to the right and left. Got Timothy Jackson to his immediate right. Busby back to throw again. Short pass to the side. Oh, and Seth Moore able to make a juke on him. And he's able to get, looks like, inside the 10. They call him down at the 10. Gain of 4. 4th down and 6 now for the Bulldogs. What do you do here, Coach? 4th and 6.
Right. You want to go for it. Again, you put the ball, you want to get the ball on the outside of Clinton's defense right there. And again, when I look at how well the Clinton defense has adjusted to our offense, in my opinion, they haven't done a really good job. We just missed some opportunities to put the ball in the end zone. So again, based on the momentum of this game right here, I'm going at them. You know, whether that's a fade route to the wide side of the field or just, you know, set up that screen, running the screen again. So you got different options that are there. So I want to go at them and cut this momentum that Clinton seems to have.
Timeout was called by the Bulldogs. They've got 1 timeout remaining in the first half. 3:47 to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs with the football, looking at a big 4th down and 6. They got Rondé Baker back out there on the field.
Play set up here.
It doesn't look that Busby's out on the field. They're going to, in the Wildcat, direct snap to Baker. Baker trying to go to the outside. He's using his speed, using the legs. He's going to push in. Is he in the end zone? He's short of the end zone, but I believe he got the first down. He did. He got the first down. What a big play by Rondé Baker. That was a superstar play. He decided to go to the outside and use his legs there.
Right. So I'm not a medical official, but I'm telling you, the ankle looks pretty good right there. That was a nice crossover move he had there.
Bulldogs go Wildcat again, straight to Baker. Baker pushing through. Will he get in the end zone? We have not seen the signal yet. Bulldogs think it's a touchdown. The referees appear to not think so. They do not put up the touchdown signal. I think he is short, but look, you're looking at a 2nd down and goal, so you got plenty more time, but now you got a man injured on the field. It looks like a Clinton player. Looks like black pants. I don't know who it is.
Yep, it is.
It's a Clinton player. Hate to see that. Hope he's okay. But the Bulldogs are right there at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Down 14-0, but, folks, if you were just joining us, those first 2 touchdowns, Clinton got the ball first. They were looking at a 4th down, faked the punt for a big, long 49-yard run, then a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown. Then they went for the onside kick and got it, and then scored again. So that is how Clinton got their 14 points. But Terry's been moving the football in their first possession well, and now you are right outside that goal line. And it looks like you're going out here with the tried and true and going with Rondé Baker out there back to the Wildcat.
I'm running it right in A-gap, and I would tell him running in the A-gap right here because that offensive line is doing a great job tonight. So I'm running in the A-gap, and I'm celebrating in the end zone.
Straight to Baker. Baker pushing through, and it looks like he got in. And there's the signal. Touchdown, Terry! Rondé Baker!
Good job right there. Offensive line, definitely shout out to them. You always want to give them credit. When you pushed, you made a new end zone right there because they pushed them back there. That's a great job, great adjustment right there. Come back on defense, and all they need to do is just stop them. Just one drive and come back and score again. They drove down the field. This is probably the longest drive we had all season.
2:58 remaining in the first quarter. Braylon Nicholson is set for the extra point now for Terry. This place is packed, and it's loud here. Clinton's side is packed. The Bulldog side is packed. This is a big-time game here at Bulldog Field. That kick is up, and it is good for Braylon Nicholson. 14-7 is the score. Clinton has the lead, but the Bulldogs are roaring back. 2:58 to play in the first quarter, and the Bulldog defense will take the field once again.
Yeah, I mean, and like I said earlier, when you have a team that's doing a lot of trick plays, it's for me, in the psyche, it's the advantage for us. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to find a way to gain points. So they have respect for the defense right here. So what you do is you come out here this next time, you've talked about it on the sideline, come out here, make the adjustment. Well, first of all, cover this football right here and pin them as far as possible on the other side of the 20. But you come out here on defense and just stop them because they're not doing anything that's stopping us. So, yeah.
It appears that Jaden Johnson is the man back to return it for Clinton. Braylon Nicholson will kick the kickoff. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. We got a scoring ball game, 14-7. Nicholson sends it long. Justin Singleton again on the return. Right through the middle. He's smacked and grabbed by his leg as he's trying to push forward a little bit. And good job by Singleton muscling through there, and he gets to the 40.
Yeah, that's a good job by the kickoff team, even though, he got about 20 more yards than, I would like to see, but that's still a great job with them conversion to the football and making the tackle right here. Defense, let's just go play football, make the adjustments to their formation and play ball.
Ball at the 40 for Clinton, decent field position. Their freshman quarterback, Jaden Jones, is out there in the shotgun. And now you got twins to the right. It's a play-action fake. The pass, it's broken up. Micah Shepard was on that pretty good as the pass was targeted for Eric Johnson, and good job by Micah Shepard breaking that one up.
Right, good job right there. He was close in this, close to the receiver right there. Again, we almost had that sack there too.
Twins to the right, one to the left. Jones back to throw. Now he's scrambling. Has a little pressure. Deep pass downfield. And no Clinton receiver open for that one. And I can tell you this, from what I've seen thus far from Jaden Jones, is that impressive player here. He's a freshman. And look at that arm strength.
Right, yeah, but one of the things you're going to have to do is keep him inside of the pocket right here. It's almost like a scramble drill where you want to stay with that receiver as much as possible. But again, you want to get to a point where you're flushing him to his opposite arm. When he rolls out right, that's his throwing arm. So what you want to do is bring pressure to his throwing arm.
Pass from Jones. Incomplete. Missed his receiver. 3 incomplete passes for Jaden Jones, and that's a 3 and out for Clinton. But if you're Terry, I don't trust Clinton to give me the football, honestly.
Right, but I think they learned a lesson right here. When I look at this, Clinton is 0 for 4 on third down so far in the game right here. And Terry is 2 for 3.
So in the punt formation now, punter is Eric Beasley. Got 25 punts on the year. Longest punt, 53 yards. He'll punt it away. Nice punt from Beasley. They're going to let it go and let it bounce inside the 20. So good job by Clinton putting the Bulldogs in a not-so-good field position. At the 15-yard line is where Terry will start their second possession. But you got to say, though, for the Bulldogs, the first possession, they did a great job moving that football. Now you're only down 1 score.
Right, yeah. So that's a good job of defense. The goal of it was, hey, as a team, we want to put the ball in the end zone. We can put a check by that. Second thing we want to do is get them off the field and make them punt. So that's another check right here. So our next check is just going to be just be consistent on offense and get this ball down the field.
Busby's in the shotgun, twins to the left and twins to the right. Man in motion's Gibson, and it's a toss back to Gibson. Gibson's got some running room. He's got some blocking. He's got more blocking, and he's pulled down. And I saw some pink fly, but that's nothing official.
Yeah.
But it looks like it does look like there was yellow on the field possibly. Was there?
Yeah, it was.
There was yellow on the field. Holding against the Bulldogs. Put them back 10 yards. Not what you want to see if you're a Bulldog fan.
Right, yeah, they ran the jet sweep right there. And we kind of had the delay in the exchange right there, and that kind of throws off the rhythm of the play right there. So,
1st and 20 now for the Bulldogs. 2:11 to go in the first quarter. Now the run tripped up was Baker to the 6, gain of 1. And that was Timothy Jackson on that, not Rondé Baker.
looked like an offsides by the right defensive end of Clinton. I can't see the number, but it seems like he jumped off sides right there. He showed timed up that jump.
Trips to the left, one to the right. Busby rolling to his right. He's got protection. That pass complete to Gibson. Nice pass to the 20. Good play. Busby to Gibson. A nice gain of 14. And now you're 3rd and 5. So a manageable 3rd down here. Said that the Bulldogs 2 for 3 on 3rd downs here. You want to convert here again, but you made it manageable by getting that 14-yard pass from Busby to Gibson.
That was a good play call right there.
Twins to the left, one to the right. Busby on the handoff, Jackson. He's got some blocking. He cuts through the middle, gets the first down, and more. Runs over a man! Past the 35. That's where he will be spotted. First down for the Bulldogs. Barnett's Body Shop brings you that first down. And the Bulldogs keep the chains moving. Under a minute to play in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs are looking to completely eliminate the 2-touchdown deficit they had earlier. And fans want an offside. Shadarius Rogers got the toss and gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Gain of 7. 3 yards to go for the Bulldogs, and it's a 2nd down and 3.
Right, so this is, I talked about the comparison of a heavyweight fight right here. You're jabbing and you're jabbing, and right now we need to throw a good uppercut right here because they're on the back of the heels right now.
Busby's back to throw. He looks like he's gunning for that. It's intercepted by Singleton. Justin Singleton with the interception. He just missed the pass. Braden Gibson was there, and Gibson has the height on Singleton, but he just missed the pass, and it's intercepted by Justin Singleton, who gets his first interception of the ball game. And that just takes a little air out of you if you're the Bulldogs. But you're only down 1 score, and your defense looks pretty good on the last possession.
Right, that was just a miscommunication. Where Gibson was on the outside and Busby threw it on the inside right there. That's the difference in the band not playing. That's what I'm going to say about that. Go back to it when you get the ball back.
Clinton with the football now. They lead by a touchdown, 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now a handoff to Jacoby Williams. Williams is wrapped up. And that's no gain. 2nd and 10.
You know, we're in a 3-man front, and we're definitely pushing that Clinton offensive line in the backfield right there. And, you know, that's an advantage that we need to look at right now. Where we have, you know, we're in an odd man front, and we're in their backfield with only 3 linemen. So that's to our advantage because it seems as though they're wearing down right here. So let's just make a stop right here. Get them off the field and put the ball back in the offensive end.
That wraps up our first period here. Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW network. I'm Trellis Williams. And the Bulldogs right now trail the Arrows 14-7. 2nd down and 10 for Clinton from their own 39-yard line. Or a 36-yard line, rather. It's where they will have their possession to begin the second quarter.
This is 2nd down right here. I'm expecting a 1 counter right here.
Jones, short pass. Ball! And smacked. But he was able to pull it in right before that ball might have popped out. That's what you were wanting to see. But he lost some yards there for the Arrows. See where the spot will be at the 33, a loss of 3, third down and 13. Clinton looking at another third down. They have a second down, third down and 13. Twins to the right and one to the left. Jones back to throw. Short pass, caught, complete. Now looking for more yards, and the Bulldogs will wrap them up. Another fourth down, 3 and out for Clinton. And it looks like the Bulldogs defense may have figured it out a little bit since those first 2 possessions. Obviously, the second possession for Clinton was a short field, and the first possession, really, the Bulldogs had them until that fake punt. So the Bulldogs doing a good job defensively.
Right, so that's what I said earlier. If you're doing trick plays in the beginning of a game, that shows that we're not evenly matched against you. So we're trying to catch you off guard right here.
There's the punt. That punt is short. And it will make a bounce to the side and then bounce in a Clinton direction. And they will stop it at the 34. And that is where the Bulldogs will start their third possession. Last possession was moving very nicely until the interception that Justin Singleton was able to pull off. Just a missed pass opportunity there. And so now you got the Bulldogs with the football again. But right now, if you're a Terry fan, you got to feel good with what you're seeing here.
Right. You want to go back to it. You know, you kind of shake that off right there because that was just a bad position of the ball. You sweat that and move on and come back and go back to your game plan. Run the ball straight at them and do what you've been doing in the first quarter right now because it's working, right? We've had the longest drive I think we've had all season right here. You want to go back to it. Just be methodical in your calls.
Ball at the 35, Gibson, man in motion. Now to the handoff. Handoff to Jackson. Jackson around the outside. He's able to gain a little bit. Oh, and a little bit of late action there, and it's going to be a flag. Okay, all right, now I'm seeing that the flags are pink.
Right, yeah, they are.
Okay, so there is not yellow on the field, it's pink on the field.
Right. Yeah. They're all together. But
oh, wow. All right. I got thrown off by that. I thought it was a wristband earlier.
Right.
And it was a flag, but I mean, Clinton really messed themselves up on that one. That just advances the ball from there.
Right. This is a momentum shifter right here, okay? Where now we're on the other side of the 50 right now. What we have to do is just be methodical right here. We're not trying to take this big shot right here. We're just running the ball forward because they can't stop it. Yeah.
Trips to the right, one to the left. Baker's in the backfield with Busby, and Baker will get the football, and he barrels over a man, is able to gain a couple of yards there, getting down to the 43-yard line as he was able to gain 2. Just over 10 minutes to play in the first half. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to the TSJW Network YouTube channel. And if anybody is interested in high school football, there's some good high school football here at Clinton and Terry. And our stream is free for anybody to watch at any point in time. So definitely check it out. Busby in the shotgun. Baker to his immediate left. And there's the toss. Baker gets the screen, gets the blocking, and he's tripped up and tackled.
Oh, we got a flag.
Looks like we have another flag on the play, and we have a hurt man. That's Clinton. A Clinton player is hurt on the near sideline. You hope he's okay.
I think one of our players fell. I don't know one of our offensive linemen fell on it.
And that is junior corner Miles Bass is what it looks like on the near sideline.
It had to be. Is it holding?
Still are not clear on the penalty on the play. Hope Miles Bass is okay. He's helped up, and he looks like he's all right. Walking under his own power, good to see. Miles Bass. And he's jogging now. Good to see. Still not clear on the call. as off of Baker's run. You just hope it's not a holding call. Looks like that's what it is.
Right.
Definitely appears to be going against the Bulldogs. And it is. Holding penalty. And we'll see where they're going to put this football. It looks like they'll stop it at the 47 in Bulldog territory. And so now you are looking at a 2nd and 18.
Right. You go back to your screenplay. That was pretty successful, whether that's to your running back or to your receivers right here. And you're just trying to get as many yards as possible.
Ball at the 47. Bad snap.
Ball on it.
Busby gets on it. Does he still have the football? He does. And that's a huge loss, though. And Bulldogs just shooting themselves in the foot on that one.
Yeah.
And but good job by Busby being able to recover it. He got waylaid on the play, though.
Right, yeah. Yeah, in those situations, you just fall on the ball. You're not trying to pick it up with your hands. You're just trying to cuddle the ball and get to the next play right there.
3rd and long for the Bulldogs. Now you need a huge play in order to get yourself a first down. But what you don't want to do is have a turnover here. Hand off Baker. See what Baker's got up in store. He's got a little blocking, but not nearly enough for what they desired. A 4-yard gain, which leaves 30 to go. 4th and 30, and the Bulldogs are going to punt for the first time in the ballgame. But, if you're a Bulldog fan, you just move on, play defense once again. Just over 8 minutes to play in the first half. You're only down by a touchdown, 14-7. And now you're punting the football away. That's Brady Busby as your punter.
I mean, we're going back on defense, and we got the momentum defensively against them, so, we're not – it's just getting the punt off. Good punt, cover.
The punt's there, and it rolls in a Terry direction and gets past the 25 and stops at the 24. Clinton will start from their own 24-yard line, 7:52 to play in the first half. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. We will step aside.
Because this is young.
We're back at Bulldog Field, and now the handoff from Jones. They'll get a gain to the 29.
Yeah, we're definitely conversion to the football right there, where they tried to run C-gap right here, but Clinton's offensive line is really not getting a major pushback right here. Our 3 defensive linemen are in their backfield, and when that happens, that gives us a chance, gives the linebackers a chance to find those lanes. So it's almost, when you play linebacker, it's almost like you're playing running back. You're just trying to find the lane and then get to the football.
Ball at the 30, 2nd and 4. Now they're going to blow it dead at the line of scrimmage, and it will be a timeout called by the Arrows. They use their 2nd timeout of the first half. Arrows 14, Bulldogs 7 here at Bulldog Field. Just over 7 minutes to play in the first half. And so what we've seen in this ball game is that Clinton had a nice start, fast start. They're able to punch the Bulldogs in the mouth. The Bulldogs did a good job coming back with a touchdown, and they've done well defensively so far. Now you're looking at a 2nd down and 4 here for Clinton, and what do you expect the Arrows to come out with?
They don't have much because, again, now you have a freshman quarterback here, and your play calls kind of shrink because, again, you don't want to rattle him because he has to play the rest of the game. So your play calls are really, really small right here. So maybe they're going to try to give the ball off. They're going to run the ball right here. They tried to get him outside on the waggle, but I don't think they have this opportunity right here.
First varsity action of the season for Jaden Jones. Jones on the handoff to Williams, and Williams able to get through the middle, get the first down. He looks like he'll get more as he barrels through, getting across the 40, and he's down at the 43. First down for the Arrows as they move the football. First down since early in the ballgame.
We had that tackle in the backfield for a good 3 or 4 yard loss right there. We just kind of went upfield too far instead of squeezing down to make that tackle in the backfield. So.
Ball at the 44-yard line. Jones in the shotgun, trips to the right, none to the left. He's going to take it himself through the middle, and he will be stopped and helmet on the field. So Jaden Jones going to have to take a play off here. And he will not get much on the play if he got anything.
This is going to be interesting. You got to bring a new quarterback in, which means it's going to be kind of predictable right here. Well, they're going to run the ball right here, so you know you want to pin your ears back right here and get a stop for a loss.
Ball from the 46. They're going to run this football, and he's going to be wrapped up. Good job by the Bulldogs. They're able to force a loss there, a loss of a yard. So now 3rd and 9. Big third down now for Clinton with Jaden Jones back out on the field. Bulldogs really want to get this stop here.
Right, so you bring some pressure to the field where you kind of rattle this quarterback right here. He's passing the ball because anytime he's passing the ball, he starts to mess with his towel right here. So that's a predictable action right here.
Jones is back to throw, and sure enough, he will pass it, and he just missed the wide-open receiver. That was Eric Johnson wide open downfield, and he just threw it low and behind him. So incomplete. Clinton will face a 4th down, and they will punt the football away. Good job by the Bulldogs defense, able to get the stop here. And Clinton supposedly will punt the football away.
Right, so this is the great stop right here. Right now, we want to make sure we field this football and not let it bounce past the 20.
Caleb Tillman is back to receive. He'll punt the football away. And it will take a Clinton Arrow-friendly bounce there and will stop at the 16. So not too good field position there for the Bulldogs, but they've been able to move the football pretty well in this ball game. But last one, penalties really got them. So now Bulldogs will have their possession once again off the punt.
Is it a penalty? Holding?
Looks like they call holding both ways.
What?
I'm not sure what the call will be here.
That's not a, we don't need that call right now. That kind of pushes us back.
And the defense is going to have to return to the field here.
No.
It's not clear what's going on
If it's
here.
holding on the defense, you assess the penalty on the kick.
They're discussing what this call will be. We are not sure.
Okay, holding on Clinton. Okay, makes more sense. Okay, makes more sense.
Oh, so holding against Clinton. So you still have the Bulldogs in a punt return formation here.
Right.
No, that is not what it is.
What is this?
Oh, wow. They say first down. They say holding against Terry, first down. And so Clinton's offense is back on the field, and their drive is brought back. Wow.
They don't get the ball back on the hold.
They don't get the ball back. No, this is no.
And so now the whistle blows again, and the officials come back together to discuss it.
You assess it on the kick.
Terry coaches beside themselves.
You supposed to back him up 5 yards.
You push Terry back. I can't remember if so it'd be 10 yards. Yeah, so that'd be on the 10. No.
Now they're bringing another official together. You never can tell when you're watching high school football
That's our ball.
what you're dealing with here.
That's a live ball. It didn't happen.
5:27 remaining in the first half. A huge call. You got to say it's a huge call.
You got to get this one right. This is a momentum shifter in the game right here.
Man, he's still going to say first down.
No.
It still should be Terry ball.
So our touchdowns are brought to you by Total Package Lawn Care. Total Package Lawn Care brings you our touchdown sponsor, Barnett's Body Shop, with the first down sponsor. And right now the Bulldogs looks like the final call they're going to make is going to be a first down for Clinton. Coach Thigpen is beside himself. He's upset. The thing about Coach Thigpen, he does not get upset very often, so this is a lot for him. Wow. Clinton with the first down. Bulldog fans booing. And now here's the run from Eric Beasley around the edge as he scurries out of bounds.
You got to move on. But we want to definitely mark this call right here because now you put them in Bulldog territory. Again, we just defensively, you just got to stop them right here.
2nd and 5. Clinton with the football. Jaden Jones in the shotgun. He's back, steps back to throw, makes the pass, and nearly caught. And they throw a flag against Glendarius Ford. Wow. And that's going to advance Clinton 15 yards for a first down.
Right.
This is not the type of thing that you want to see really in sports. You don't want to see a game where the officials have too much of a part.
Right, so in situations like this, I don't like it at all, right? Where you have the official to the opponent's side, they hear the noise from the sideline, and that is an emotional call right there because the defensive back looked back for the football when the receiver looked back from the football. That's textbook right here. If you don't look back, then it's a penalty. So
Ball's at the 30-yard line for Clinton. First down and 10. They've moved the football twice on penalties here, and now they're going to hand it off. That's Jacoby Williams through the middle. They'll be at the 26 now, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Bulldogs got to get a big stop here as now Clinton is deep into Bulldog territory. Every time the Arrows have been this far into Bulldog territory, they have scored. Jones in the shotgun, twins to the right, one to the left. A handoff again. Williams wrapped up. Good job by the Bulldog defense. He'll lose a yard there. And now you're at the 27.
right, so it's 3rd down right here. Defensive line is doing a good job. What they're doing is they're pinching inside B gap right here, and it's causing a disruption between the tackle and the guard, and it's forcing those defensive linemen to be in the backfield right here and making the ball bounce out to the last man on the line of scrimmage.
Jones, pass. Oh, he missed him again. Led him a little too much, but also you can make an argument that should have caught it and put it in the end zone. Eric Johnson was the man open. Incomplete pass. 4th down and 7 it should be, but now you got some official communication again. 4th down and 7. Now Clinton's going to go for it. Jones steps back to throw, and now you got a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it is a false start against Clinton. That'll move them back to a 4th down and 12, and the Bulldogs fans give a big cheer for the official there.
Yeah, and that's definitely what happened right here. I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to it right here. They're trying to run the fade route right here. I can't see the actual number. I'm pretty sure they're going to go to it again. And to point out, Coach Carr was the former wide receivers coach for ULM, so you kind of know what's in his mind right now. He wants to throw the ball right here, so I'm pretty sure he's going to go with that play again.
Definitely goes with a passing offense there at Clinton High School. Jaden Jones now 4th down and 12. They're going for it on 4th down. He's gunning it down wide open. He caught it. He caught it. He was open downfield, caught it, got pushed out of bounds. And the Arrows will get the first down. Here's the direct snap. Jacoby Williams right through. He's trying to push in there, but the Bulldogs will keep him out. Stop him at the 1. 2nd and goal.
Yeah, we just need to make this stop right here. We need to get down, get focused right here. Knife in there.
Williams gets nowhere as the Bulldogs defense meets him right there.
Well, it's 3rd down.
Stop him behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal.
Good job by the Bulldogs there, and the Bulldogs used their last time out of the first half. 3:19 to go, 3rd and goal for Clinton. The Bulldogs showing a little fight here on the defensive side of the ball, and what you would love to see is a goal line stand here. But this drive is a very controversial drive, and you want the Bulldogs to be able to shut it down.
Right, yeah, so we've had opportunities to stop it. I think we kind of ran a cover 2 right there against that particular route right there, where what we need to do is just kind of reroute the receiver right there, but we let him get on the up the sideline, which is not where you want the receiver to be in cover 2, because it forces you to kind of it forces you to go wide right there, and we just didn't have the safety to get over top as quick. But right now we have a time to redeem ourselves right here. This is on the, maybe 2-3 yard line right here. We just need to knife in here and get that ball back.
See what the Arrows go for here. They converted on a big 4th down and 12. There is the run. And he is in the end zone. Jacoby Williams for 6 for the Arrows, and they will extend their lead to a 2-score advantage. 20-7 ball game. The Arrows able to punch it into the end zone there. 3:15 to play in the first half. Clinton up.
Oh, okay.
Every time out, they put a minute up there.
Okay.
And so Eric Beasley is the holder, and the kicker is Braylon Spann. Snap is good, kick is up, and it is right through the middle. Perfect. It's good. 21-7 lead for Clinton, and Terry's going to have to answer here.
Right, yeah.
And what do you expect from the Terry offense? That possession was a tough one to take.
Right. Yeah, absolutely it was. I mean, what we do now is, again, we don't get away from the game plan right here. What we do is just begin to be a little bit more methodical in our play calling, and we got 3 minutes right here. We put the ball in the end zone, we're down 1 touchdown right here. And we have our advantage of our defense right now. You know, I'm not going to talk about that last drive. I'm just going to move on from it. But we have the ability to stop Clinton. We just kind of shot ourselves in the foot right there and just kind of gave them a little bit more hope. But, again, what we want to do is get the ball into our playmakers' hands and get down the field.
The Arrows will kick the football away to the Bulldogs. There's the kick, short kick, recovered by the Bulldogs at the 35. 21-7 lead for the Arrows. 3:11 to play in the first half. Bulldogs get possession again, and what you could use here is a big play.
Right, yeah. So again, you're looking down your play sheet and you're looking at, what worked in the first quarter, what worked to get us in the end zone, and what you're trying to do is repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what you're trying to do. We're moving the ball. We're moving their defensive line. So that's to our advantage, Bulldogs right here.
Ball at the 34-yard line. Brady Busby in the shotgun, trips to the left and one to the right. Looked like he caught a man off sides. Wow. Wow. My goodness. Busby in the shotgun again. Sends a man in motion. Busby makes the fake, pass across the middle. And folks, he'd have been waving to the defenders.
Right. In the end zone.
Man, in the end zone. He'd have been jump skipping. Oh my goodness. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. And really good job by Busby surveying the field, made the fake and tried to hit the man just by a little bit. Threw it in front of him.
Right. That was a wise throw right there.
Busby, handoff, Jackson. Jackson around the corner. Twirling through. They'll give it to him at the 41.
What is it? Hold it.
Oh, and it looks like they're going to throw a flag out there. Looks like there's a flag out there.
Yeah, I don't like what's happening right here. Because what's happening is Clinton's sideline is influencing these calls right here. You know, as a color analyst, I know it's supposed to be neutral, but you know, this is not supposed to be happening right here.
Okay.
Well,
Coach, if they look at the screen, it says Terry Bulldogs football on TSJW.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, that sideline is influencing that call there, because you can't tell me.
Busby in the shotgun. He's back to throw. Looking downfield. Now he's rolling. Short pass to Jackson, and that was not good. Ball loose. I don't know if that was a fumble or not. Oh, they're going to call it a fumble. Wow. It didn't look like he had possession of it. It looked to me like an incomplete pass. They're going to give the football to Clinton. That's a mess.
Right.
It's going to be Arrows football, and wow, the Bulldogs are running the risk of going down 3 scores here. This is really a tough look here for the Bulldogs.
Hey, what do you do defensively? You know, you don't have that time to go through and lick your wounds. Defensively, you come and you defend. So you got to go out there and just make it happen. You got somebody has to step up on the defensive end, defensive side of the ball, and make the play right here. These are one of the moments right here. These are character moments right here. You don't put your head down. You tighten your belt up. Somebody on the defense, we need you to make a play. And then, you know, that's how we change the game going into the second half.
Ball at the 22-yard line for Clinton. Looking to open up a 3-score lead. Fake, Jones, pass, incomplete. Jones has thrown a good few incomplete passes, no interceptions. But his passes kind of, his incomplete, I will say, it's either he puts it right on the money or his incomplete passes are kind of hard to catch at all.
Right, yeah. I think another thing is to look at this is he's having too much time to throw this football. As well as we're getting in the backfield, we should be sacking this young guy.
Jones, play action. He's got a little time. Now a little pressure. Pass downfield. Oh, right in his hands. Incomplete. Garen Donaldson had the ball right at his fingertips. But it was a tough one to get. He probably couldn't see it really until it was in his fingertips. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10 now for Clinton. Of course, you're in 4-down territory deep in the Terry side of the field there. 22-yard line. Twins to the left, one to the right. Now a man in motion. Handoff. Run to the right. Wrapped up. Clock continues to run just over 2 minutes. 4th down. He got to the 17. Gain of 5. 4th and 5 now. Big 4th down for the Arrows and the Bulldogs defense.
Yeah. We just need to make this stop right here. They're going to go back to this fade route right here. They scored on it earlier, so I'm pretty sure they're going to go to it again.
Try to catch the Bulldogs off sides to get a cheap 1st down there, but Bulldogs able to stay disciplined on the play. Twins to the left and one to the right. Man to the right is Jaden Johnson, the freshman. Now a whistle be called, timeout called by Clinton, as the play clock was getting close to expiring. It's the final timeout of the half for the Arrows. 4th down and 5 for Clinton. We'll see what their play call will be. We will step aside. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. Minute 26 left in the first half. We are back at Bulldog Field, 21-7 lead for Clinton. They look at a 4th down deep in the Bulldog territory, looking to go up 3 scores. There's pass, incomplete. Turnover on downs, big stop by the Bulldogs. And that is a sigh of relief if you're a Terry fan. Not going down 28-7 at the half. And you even have the football with a minute 22 to go.
Yeah, so what you're trying to do is, you know, you're trying to take a shot here at some point. You know, I don't know if it's going to be on first or on 2nd down. You're trying to take a shot. You want the clock to continue to run because you don't want to give them the ball back before the half. So, again, you want to make sure that you're moving forward and not moving backwards.
Bulldogs football, Busby sends a man in motion. Handoff. Baker plunges through to the 20. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Jackson on the carry. He's taking down 7.
Yeah, at some point, I don't know if we're going to take this shot right here, but we got to take a shot down the field.
There's a run from Jackson, and he does not get anywhere, but there is a flag on the field. Not sure what this is going to be. Don't know if it's going to help the Bulldogs or not.
I'm curious to see what's happening, but
Called against Terry.
they're moving them down the field, so I don't know where this holding call is coming from because they are pushing them 2 to 3 yards down. The Terry offensive line is pushing the Clinton offensive line maybe 3 to 4 yards down the field. So this is interesting on this particular call. So again, but we got to take a shot. There's 50 minutes left. We got to take a shot downfield.
Bulldogs back at the 10. 2nd 17. Really, you want a big play here, but you don't want anything crazy turnover-wise. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Busby, handoff, Baker jumps to the outside. Timothy Jackson. I get those two mixed up. And Jackson able to get a few yards there, get down just short of the 20 to the 19. And now it is a 3rd and 8.
It'll be 3rd down and 7 there.
Clock runs just over 20 seconds. Now, I will say we haven't seen Rondé Baker in a little while.
Right.
I don't know if that is a injury thing or if that was a strategy thing. Here's the run from Jackson. And it won't get much. Bring up a 4th down, and they're going to let this time go. That'll wrap up the first half. 21-7 lead for Clinton as we enter into the half. And this is not the first time that the Bulldogs have been down 2 scores at the half.
Right, yeah.
Scores 21-7. They were down 12-0 to Callaway at the half, and they stormed back, won that ball game. Now you're down 21-7. And so, folks, we will step aside, be back for second half action. Well, what we will be back for is the halftime report brought to you by the Bryant Agency. We will step aside for now. Clinton 21, Terry 7. Welcome back to Bulldog Field. It is halftime. The score, Clinton 21 and Terry 7. And a interesting first half there for both teams. Just a little summary to begin with as we have our halftime report brought to you by the Bryant Insurance Agency. Clinton started the ball game with the football, and they were able to, after starting off looking like they were going to have a 3-and-out, they were able to fake a punt into a 49-yard run, which they ended that drive with a touchdown. Leading 7-0, they went on an onside kick that they were able to recover, and with the short field were able to score a second touchdown, going up 14-0. The Bulldogs were able to respond with a touchdown of their own, cutting the lead to 14-7. Bulldogs were able to hold Clinton to 3-and-outs 2 times, while the Bulldogs had a 3-and-out and had an interception until Clinton made the late drive in the first half. That was kept alive multiple times by penalties, where they found the end zone to take the 21-7 lead that they currently hold as they have the lead over Terry. This is the halftime report brought to you by the Bryant Insurance Agency. They can take care of your insurance needs, whether that is home, life, or auto. Trellis Williams right here with me, Coach Tony Kimble, our color analyst. And so, Coach, so far 21-7 deficit for Terry. And we were kind of discussing a little bit before, right after the first half came to a close, that Clinton has not had a smooth drive from start to finish without anything strange happening.
Right. So that, and it's interesting enough, they are 1 for 9 on third downs, which is about 11%. So that just simply means, you know, for Terry's defense, they are putting them in position to get them off the field. But another stat here is going to be, you know, Clinton is 75%. I may be off a little bit right there. 75% in their conversion rate on fourth down. So the thing about it is, you know, you talked about the fake punt that they did, and I think they might have scored another time. I think 2 of their scores are on fourth down. Yep. And, you know, when we look at our side of the ball, we're 50% on third down. And, you know, what we need to make sure what I'm thinking about as a defensive coordinator, they're really not doing anything that is making us back up. We just need to go and make plays in that backfield. We've had, I know, at least 3 or 4 opportunities to have tackles for loss. So when you get tackles for loss, what that does for the offensive coordinator, you don't have plays for 2nd and 15. You don't have plays for 3rd and 17. It's just not on your play sheet. So when you put the offensive coordinators behind the chains, now you're able to make those stops like you're supposed to make. So looking forward to, you know, those adjustments they're going to make in during the halftime to put us, and we're not, you know, we're behind, but Trellis, we're not behind. Yeah.
21-7 is the score. Clinton in the lead over Terry. The Bulldogs return to the field right now. A 2-score lead for the Clinton Arrows. Bryant Insurance Agency brings you this halftime report. We'll see how the Bulldogs respond. Again, as I said earlier, Bulldogs were able to come back from a 12-0 deficit to Callaway and get the win over them. And so the Bulldogs could do it again here tonight. Clinton, definitely a different program than Callaway, but really, from the Bulldogs' perspective, Bulldogs have done a decent job of stopping Clinton.
Right, they have. And the way you look at this is, you know, you don't necessarily talk about touchdowns. You talk about, hey, let's go get 2 stops. And at that point, you kind of shift in thinking about, instead of thinking about trying to get 2 scores, you need to make sure you get them off the field and put the ball back in the offensive lines. You need to put in offense.
Yeah.
But put the ball back into the offensive hands and get down the field, because we've had a great drive, and yeah.
And so it's a 21-7 halftime score. Clinton in the lead, about to start back up. Arrows back on the field as well. Their white uniforms with black pants and red helmets. Looking at some of the halftime scores, I saw that Hattiesburg up on George County 28-14 at the half. And Hattiesburg undefeated, 3rd ranked in the state. And they're in Terry's region, and they are rolling. Haven't gotten any scores there from West Jones. Haven't gotten any scores from West Jones and Jackson Prep as of yet. Provine leads Jim Hill 5-0. Both of those teams are winless. One team's going to get their first win in that ballgame. West Jones, Jackson Prep don't have any updates as of yet. But folks, Bulldogs take the sideline. That wraps up the halftime report brought to you by the Bryant Insurance Agency. Second half action coming right at you. 21-7 is the score. Clinton in the lead. About to see what the Bulldogs have up their sleeve. They are back to return it. Clinton has gone short on their kicks every single time in hopes of getting an onside kick. They got one on the first, on their first kickoff of the ball game after their first score. Back to receive is Chadarius Rogers.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because if you do this short kick, you give them kind of good field position, so they might want to be wise with this.
This kick is short, not as short as the other ones. Now the Bulldogs looking for a return here. He's wrapped up and taken down.
Yeah, and what they're trying to do right here is kind of kick it to one side and kind of corral them in. But what did they spot this ball?
Deontario Hawkins was the return man, number 23 for the Bulldogs.
Where are they spotting this ball? Okay.
Looked like they were going to spot it at the 20, but they're going to spot it at the 25.
Right.
You never know.
Right. I was about paying attention to it.
21-7, Clinton in the lead over Terry. The Bulldogs have the ball to begin the second half. Trips to the left, one to the right. Busby on the handoff to Jackson, and he's wrapped up. And apparently, Rondé Baker is just not playing anymore. Haven't seen him on the field in a little while. And I guess they looked at it as not being worth it here in this game. It's before region play. He has the touchdown for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have 4 stacked on the left side. Busby, short pass right through the hands of Chadarius Rogers. Third down. 3rd and 11 now for Terry.
Yeah, I mean, when we look at that, we just got to catch the ball. I don't know if that was going to be to our advantage right there, but you just want to get as many yards as possible so that you can, make it an easier call for the OC.
And now we see Rondé Baker on the sideline. He's in street clothes, not returning to this ball game. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Busby's in the shotgun, 21-7 ball game. Clinton in the lead. Man in motion's Gibson. Now Busby. Back to pass, short pass, incomplete. I mean, and he can't advance the football if he keeps dropping it. He had 2 drops in a row. That was right through the hands of Timothy Jackson, and now the Bulldogs have to put this football away.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a screen right there, and I think he was just trying to get it in as quickly as possible. But it's a nice floater right there. You want to float it right there, closest to your receiver as possible. But again, hey, you want to get the ball punted down the field and let your defense get it back for you.
Busby to punt. And that rockets off his leg. Goes long and takes a Terry-friendly bounce out of bounds at the 33. Great punt by Brady Busby, sending it far and deep.
Yeah, that was a good punt right there.
So that's where Clinton will have the football to begin their first possession of the second half. 21-7, they have the advantage.
Right here, we want to have a good defensive series right here. They haven't completed a lot of third downs, so this is a momentum shifter for Terry.
Handoff. And wrapped up is Eric Beasley. He'll get a little gain there to the 37, gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
All right, so what they're running is it looks as though they're running what we call a power, which they're pulling that guard, the backside guard, and they're running in underneath the defensive end right there. That's what it looks like they're running.
Jones on the handoff, Jacoby Williams. Williams trying to find himself through, gets to the 40. And that's a gain of 3, 3rd and 3. So big third down here. Clinton Gets on the line quick. Gonna run again. Williams will get the first down. Get to the 45. Arrows moving the football. They're running the football now. Trying to get this clock running. They lead by 2 scores. And really, now you got to rely on your defense to make something happen here.
All you need is one stop. I mean, that's what you want to tell your players right here. You want to have one stop.
Play action. Jaden Jones downfield, caught out in front of the pack and brought down deep into Bulldog territory. Good pass from Jaden Jones, hitting his tight end. Rolling out Phillip Birchfield, the senior, 6'2", 210 pounds. Finds him down the field, big play, first down. And now a 35-yard pass from Jaden Jones, and now the Arrows are really moving the football here.
That was just a nice play call right there. You kind of lull them to sleep. But again,
Williams getting through. That was Eric Beasley, rather, into the end zone for a touchdown, untouched. And the Arrows now lead by 3 scores, 27-7. And the Bulldogs now looking, they're looking rough now.
Yeah, you can't put your head down. You got to come with it. You probably have your first test of the year right here. Probably second test, but again, you come back, you make those adjustments because they're running the same play. They just happened to sneak one in on the bootleg right there, but hey, you got to come back. Fight back.
Braylon Spann puts the extra point through, 28-7. The Arrows lead by 3 scores. 9:23 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs will receive when we come back. Clinton's going to kick the ball away to the Bulldogs. It'll be Braylon Spann.
Arrows will kick it away.
To receive is the Bulldogs. And now the run up the sideline. It looks like Kassan Kendrick able to get out to the 40. See what the Bulldogs have in store on offense. They trail by 3 scores. You got to get in the end zone on this one.
Right. You're just trying to chip away with this. You don't even think about 3 scores. You're just trying to make sure that you get a first down. That's what you're trying to think about in this drive. Get your first down, get your second one, and just move the ball down the field. That's kind of the mindset you got to have right now. Put the ball in the end zone.
Bulldogs now without their 2 top running backs in Rondé Baker and Jordan McGee. And McGee plays 2 sides of the ball, playing linebacker. Bulldogs have to deal with it. Jackson behind the line, able to push the football a little bit down to the 39. And a gain of 5. Second down and 5 now for the Bulldogs.
So that's a nice run right there because you want to be second and 5. You have a different calls that you can make right here. So that's a good position.
Busby, handoff, Jackson. And he'll lose a couple. 3rd and 7 now for Terry. And now you need a big play. I mean, you had a couple of them that had good opportunities. Shots at Braden Gibson. Really would like to see something like that again. He's guarded by Justin Singleton on the near side. Busby trying to catch Clinton off sides, wasn't able to. Now he'll snap it. Busby back to throw. He has time. Short pass to Jackson, and Jackson gets nowhere. Gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe. 4th and 7.
And I'm looking at this. We're probably on the last run right there. for us, that backside linebacker made that play. So if we can cut off that backside linebacker, I think we can get some good yardage. So, here we want to make sure we get a good punt off.
Ball at the 36-yard line for the Terry Bulldogs. They trail 28-7 in this ball game. Not looking good now. Now they're punting the football away. Snap back Busby, a little bit on the ground. He'll punt it away, and now a whistle at the line of scrimmage.
They don't call him down.
Oh, wow. His knee went to the ground, and so the punt does not even count. It's a turnover on downs for the Bulldogs. And Clinton will get the football. And these kind of mistakes will eat you.
Yeah, that is. When you look at it, I mean, the referee was he was looking at that particular spot where the knee dropped. So, hey, what can you say about it? I mean, his knee did hit the ground.
Ball at the 26-yard line for Clinton. They got a short field. They lead by 3 touchdowns. Jones going to take it. I don't think that was the plan to get the snap then, and he's wrapped up for a loss. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13 now for Clinton. Clock continues to run. Just over 7 minutes to play in the ball game, or in the third quarter rather. Ball at the 29. Jake Jones checking with the sideline. One receiver out left, one receiver out right. 2-minute motion there. Jones, handoff. Williams, Beasley rather. He's wrapped up. Good defense there by the Bulldogs, forcing another loss of a yard. 3rd and 14.
What the Clinton offense is doing is they're overloading to the wide side of the field, which they're trying to make the defense adjust to that side, and they're running counter back to the other side. So we're still doing a good job of getting in the hip pocket of those pullers to make the play right there. So the thing is, they're going to pay attention to this tight end because I'm pretty sure they're going to go back to him. Right?
Ball at the 29 in Bulldog territory. Clinton with it. Jones on the play action. He's back to throw. He's being chased. He makes the pass downfield. It's incomplete. Tillman tried to get the interception, and it was overthrown.
Jones' pass falls incomplete.
It looked like there was some offensive linemen down the field as well. Maybe not going to call that.
That brings up 4th down. 4th down from the 29, 4th down and 13. Clinton has done very well on 4th down in this ball game.
Make sure.
Got a man down injured here. Looks like it was Garen Donaldson. He'll be helped up. Just over 6 minutes.
The college football is kind of treading on the high school end. I think he may be cramping. Okay, I might need to take that back because he went down pretty quick and got up and started walking. So we're going to say those are some cramps.
4th down, 14 for Clinton. Twins to the right, one to the left. Birchfield was the man in motion, and now he's stopped. Now fake, play action. Jaden Jones, short pass. Oh, wow. And he misses the man. He skips into the end zone. Another Clinton touchdown. Arrows putting on a dominating performance over Terry here at Bulldog Field. They go up 34-7. And again on 4th down, Coach.
Yeah, it's not the 3rd down that's hurting them. They're doing a great job of keeping them down 3 downs, and they're just running. It was a nice call right there. We had a defender there. We just need to make the tackle because we made the tackle is turnover on downs.
Eric Beasley's the holder for the extra point. It's set up, and the kick is good for Braylon Span. Clinton with a commanding 35-7 lead over Terry. Bulldogs have unraveled a little bit here, and it's it starts with some of those missed opportunities there in the first half that you had. You had it really looking all right there when you're down 14-7 through an interception when you might have been able to score on that drive, and then here in the second half, it's really just been all Clinton. They've been able to dominate both sides of the ball here.
Right. So it's still one of these moments where you're behind, but again, you don't try to make these big gains to get back into the ball game. What you try to do is you just need to get a first down. And I think we haven't had a first down in the last couple of drives right here. So you need to make sure you get a first down and just move forward, have positive gains right here, and then build momentum on the offensive side of the football.
Chadarius Rogers is back to receive. Short kick. Received there by Hawkins. Hawkins able to avoid a man. And he's hit at the 40. So where Terry will begin this drive. 5:42 to play in the third. Trail by 4 touchdowns. 35-7 to the Clinton Arrows. We will step aside and be right back. Busby in the shotgun. Trips to the left, one to the right. Busby escaping the pressure. Pass downfield. And led Seth Moore too much. He had more down the field. And it's just overthrown a little bit. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for Busby. And the Bulldogs quarter.
Good job of getting outside the pocket and kind of putting it where only your receiver could catch the ball right here. Just need to get a first down.
Ball at the 39-yard line for the Bulldogs. Trips to the left and one to the right. It's Busby in the shotgun. Right next to him is Timothy Jackson as the running back here. There's the handoff, and Jackson's wrapped up down at the 40. Gain of 1, 3rd and 9.
Trying to catch him, maybe they thought we were passing and you try to run underneath the defensive ends right here. It seems as though they have a different defense. Clinton has a different defensive line in right here. Doesn't seem like that same defensive line from the first half. They're kind of pushing the Bulldogs back a little bit.
3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Busby. Pass to Gibson. Caught. Oh, he lost the football. And Busby's Gibson rather is hurting. He got speared in his side.
Kind of hit that kidney area. It was a legal hit.
I hope he's all right. These are important players for the Bulldogs that are getting hurt right now.
Just hope it's just a bruise that he gets up right there.
Yeah. It's your number 1 receiver out there.
Things happen.
Yeah, Gibson holding his side pretty good there. And yet another unwelcomed hit to the feel of the Bulldogs team here. Got Braden Gibson limping to the sideline. I hope he's okay for next week because that's when the important games start. Got region play. West Jones coming into Bulldog Field next week. You hope you're able to have Jordan McGee, who's supposed to come back. Rondé Baker, we don't have an update from him. We don't know what's going on with Braden Gibson there. Busby's going to have to punt this football away on a 4th down and 9. And a whistle at the line of scrimmage. False start against the Bulldogs. 4th and 14.
And, you know, right here, you kind of want to rally your guys together. We look at the score, we see what's happening right here, but you want to make sure that, you know, making sure we're punting the ball, making sure that we have some stops on defense as well. The first thing is we want to make sure we get this solid punt out.
There's the snap. Busby punts it away. And it skips out of bounds. So now Clinton with the football again. They lead 35-7 over Terry at Bulldog Field. And folks, I'd like to make an announcement to you guys. This past week started a radio show that we're partnering with the radio station 97.7 FM radio. 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, we are live with our what we call the pregame show. Covers high school sports around Mississippi, particularly the Jackson area. So we cover teams obviously like Terry, but also teams like Clinton and other teams in the Jackson area. Now the run. Eric Johnson gets out of bounds. I don't know if he got the first down or not, but he definitely got a good gain. I think he's 1 yard short as he got to the 45-yard line of Terry territory.
Yeah, if they're overloading to a side and kind of overloading to the side on the offensive side of the ball and kind of protecting that edge. So we just got to get off those blocks and make a play.
35-7 is the score, just over 4 minutes to play in this third period. Man in motion's Jaden Johnson. Oh. They got Jaden Jones trying to get out of there. Ball's loose, fumbled, went out of bounds. Bulldogs were unable to get it, but that fumble was really good for Clinton. It advanced their yardage a little more as they have the football at the 35. There's yellow on the field, and it looks like they're going to call it back. Now they have yellow on the field. I guess he said, forget the paint.
Right. I don't know if he had one or not. He hadn't made too many calls tonight. So I don't know. I think they should decline this call.
But again, just want to remind you about the radio show Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Tune in, 97.7 FM, the beat of the Capital. Looking forward to next week, talking about some of the action from this week and games. Looking forward to next week. Ball is at the 45-yard line, 2nd down and 11. There's the snap. Jones on the handoff. That is a gain of 2 for a 3rd and 9.
Again, what they're just trying to do, they're running the clock out, but what they're just trying to do is that they're trying to get to this edge out here because they see they can't run up the middle. So let's see. Yeah, they're moving this tight end out.
2 receivers out right and 1 out left. Jones is back to throw. He'll toss it downfield. Oh, wow. This is a nice throw. But good coverage there by Glendarius Ford on the far side. Incomplete. And now 4th down and 9. And Jaden Jones showing his talent as a quarterback. Young quarterback. Freshman, folks.
He put that ball in a nice position right there. You know, that was a little bump, a little physical happening right as the ball is getting to the 25-yard line. I'm surprised they didn't make the call, but you know, that was a pretty ball. It was nicely placed.
So the Terry defense will get a stop. It's under 3.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Punting it away is Beasley. It goes straight out of bounds. Be at the 34 is where the Bulldogs will start it. Last possession, Braden Gibson took a hit to his side. I would not expect to see him out there anymore in a 35-7 deficit. He's got something wrapped around his chest. Hope he's all right. Bulldogs will go out there, and they don't go out there with Busby. They're going to pull Busby right now. We got Kassan Kendrick out there as quarterback. Twins to the right and left. Kendrick, handoff, Jackson. And he's brought down at the 35. A gain of 1 for the Bulldogs, 2nd down and 9. Next week, the Bulldogs will host West Jones, the undefeated West Jones Mustangs, who have won 19 games in a row. They're taking on Jackson Prep and Flowood as we speak. Don't have any updates on that ball game, but West Jones and Terry will open up region play next week at Bulldog Field. You hope you can get your players healthy for next week, and hopefully you can learn from this game against Clinton. Kendrick finds a little blocking. So he's looking to move the football. He's got some speed, folks. They finally get him. He's at the 38 now. 3rd and 6.
Right, yeah, so the Clinton defense made a change that I think has impacted the game. Number 99, he's a senior, Pierce Smith, is making a difference. He was in the backfield right there.
Trips to the left and 1 to the right. Kendrick is in the shotgun, facing a 3rd down. They're in territory. 2 minutes to play in the 3rd. Kendrick, handoff, Jackson. Jackson pushes the pile, and I think he'll get the 1st down.
Right.
That's what he's going to get for the spot, just short of the 45-yard line, and they will get a 1st down for the Bulldogs. And now Timothy Jackson struggling to get up, and he will get up. He's hobbling them. You have to take him out too. This is next man up situation going on here. Deontario Hawkins looks like he'll sub in, but Jackson is hobbling off the field.
Yep, you get this opportunity to get some game reps and get on the film, and this is what you want to make sure you do as young players.
Trips to the left and 1 to the right. Kendrick, handoff. Now the run. Pushes the pile a little bit on 1st down. Going to get a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. That run was by Chadarius Rogers. Rogers gets the 3-yard gain.
His name is Pierre Smith, excuse me. I gave him a little love right there, but now they're pushing him back now. So
Trips to the left and 1 to the right. Kendrick in the shotgun. Trips to the left and 1 to the right. Kendrick's going to run. He's able to get close to the 1st down, and I think they're going to spot him at the 47. Just a yard short of the 1st down marker, 3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs. Of course, this drive has just taken too long, folks. I mean, you're down 4 touchdowns. It's not how you get back in the game. But it's good to see the Bulldogs be able to move the football. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Kendrick checking with the sideline to get a play call. Time continues to run, under 20 seconds to go in the 3rd. Kendrick, handoff, Rogers. Rogers bounces to the outside, loses yards. To the 49, loss of 2, 4th down and 3. Obviously, you go for it here as we will begin the 4th quarter. 3rd quarter comes to an end. Folks, we will step aside, be back for 4th quarter action. Clinton 35, Terry 7. fourth quarter begins, and the Bulldogs look at a 4th down and 3 to begin the last period of the ball game. They trail 35-7 to the Clinton Arrows. Bulldogs look like they're going to attain their first loss of the season. Arrows looking to get to 500. Kassan Kendrick is in at quarterback. He's the backup for Brady Busby. He's in the shotgun, trips to the right and twins to the left. And timeout's going to be called by Terry. They'll utilize the timeout here to get a play call. 4th and 5.
Yeah, so definitely want to make sure in this situation right here, you know, you still want to make sure you coach up with your players, because this is a different kind of a situation you get to coach in. So I think it's you don't love the loss, but it's a different time where you build character with your team right here. So.
Bulldogs at half field, 35-7 is the score. They put Busby back in there, 4th down and 5. Busby fakes the handoff. He's out to throw. Pass to Gibson, caught. And 1st down, gotten by the Bulldogs. And hey, how about that? They put Busby and Gibson out on the field, so good to see Gibson out there. And you hope he's okay for next week.
You want to put this ball in the end zone too.
Busby with Rogers right next to him. Back to throw. Pass. Incomplete. A little high from Gibson there. And right now, you got to just gun it right now, because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's already bad. So what you want to do is be able to, just like you're saying, put it in the end zone a little bit. And
the goal of this drive is to get a 1st down. That's what you want to keep doing. Keep getting 1st downs and eventually put this ball in the end zone.
Busby, short pass. Rogers bounces to the inside, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Busby's pass goes to Terry Rogers.
Seems as though Clinton has changed their whole entire defense right there. Subbed out that defense, so.
It'll be a short game. 3rd down now for Bulldogs.
Ball is at the 37. 3rd down and 10. Trips to the right and 1 to the left. Busby fakes it. Play action. He's being chased as he's trying to throw it. Ball's incomplete.
Busby's pass falls incomplete.
4th and 10. Good job by the defense there for Clinton, being able to get after the quarterback. Bulldogs have yet to be able to get a sack on Clinton's quarterback. That's why you haven't heard the Hydro Station yet, but the Hydro Station brings you the sack.
Right. So I'm trying to figure out what this referee crew is going to call right here. Okay, they didn't call intentional grounding, even though it was. But yeah.
Ball is now at the 43. Oh, they say he was down because they just had him lose yards on the play. See, we'll punt the football away. It will bounce into the end zone. Touchback. So not a very good possession there for Terry, as Clinton gets the stop once again. I mean, the Bulldogs actually did move the football a little bit, but just not able to end with a score, which is the story of the game. Only have 7 points on the board to Clinton's 35. And the Bulldogs are going to have to learn from that and move forward going into next week's matchup against the West Jones Mustangs.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. I mean, here you want to make sure you stop them and not let them get, big gains right here and get the ball back to your offense with 10 minutes to go.
Ball at the 20, handoff to Jacoby Williams. Williams breaks free. He's up the far sideline. He got a first down and more, pushed out of bounds by Glendarius Ford, and there's yellow on the field. Deep down the field, and don't know if it's going to be a penalty on some blocking or what.
Yeah, it's holding by the receiver. Clinton's receiver out there. I may be wrong here. Okay, it is.
So in the chat, I saw a potential score of Jackson Prep West Jones. This is Jackson Prep 42, West Jones nothing. And I would want to see if that is verified before I go with that. I've not seen any information on that as of yet.
That's interesting.
I'd be pretty surprised by that. I will say I wouldn't be surprised by the 42 for Jackson Prep. They've got a very impressive quarterback with very impressive numbers. 22 touchdowns, and he's thrown for like 1,500 yards already on the season. Phenomenal. But I just see them. They'd have to stop that running attack, that rushing attack that West Jones has. You're talking about a team that's won 19 straight games and beat Jackson Prep last year 21-6. I guess we'll see. The run by Beasley nearly gets to the 35. 3rd and 7.
I'm not for sure if it will be that point spread, 42-0. That'll be interesting.
2nd and 7, right, for Clinton. 10 minutes to play. 35-7 advantage for Clinton. They've got the football again at a 2nd down and 7. The place was packed, and it still really is. Not many people have left, but on the Clinton side, it's packed as well. First game at the visiting side is packed here at Bulldog Field. Here's the run around the outside. It's Beasley out of bounds. Clinton heads into a bye week next week before the following week going hosting Starkville.
That's going to be an interesting game for them. Starkville played Greenwood this week. Interesting to see.
Yeah. Ball at the 48 for Clinton. First down and 10. Man in motion. It's Johnson, Eric Johnson. Busted a tackle, getting to half field, and now Pink on the field.
All right. Got a holding call from the side row.
Looks like a holding against Clinton. It's going to move him back.
They're just trying to run the ball outside. That's what they've been doing kind of all night tonight. Clinton's been doing all night tonight. It's just kind of running off tackle and what we call a jet sweep. It's kind of their play selection that's been tonight.
Ball is at the 38. So 1st and 20. He is wrapped up for a loss of a yard. 2nd 21. They got a man hurt. And is that the quarterback?
Yeah, it is.
I hate to see that. Freshman quarterback Jaden Jones, who's had a great game for Clinton in his first career start. Apparently it is looks like a hand injury, maybe a thumb. And now I'm seeing a score, Jackson Prep 42, West Jones 7. May be the case. Maybe the case. I'd have to see. Jones signals that he's okay, but they're taking him to the sideline.
I'm assuming Clinton doesn't have a backup quarterback at all. Because you need to take that young man out if you're up 35-7. I'm assuming he has to play next week. Well, he doesn't have to play next week.
They have a bye. Here's the run for Clinton, wrapped up at the 40.
You know, it's when I look at the stats tonight, talking about third down efficiency. You know, usually when you are on the winning end of having, you know, better third down efficiency, typically you win the game. You know, tonight is just kind of an unusual mark tonight.
Ball at the 40 for Clinton. Third and long. Have to go Wildcat now. Oh, wow, that's Beasley. Beasley's going to find the far side and go past another man. Deep into Bulldog territory, first down. Wow. Clinton is finding every way to do the Bulldogs in here tonight.
He just cut the ball back. Again, he tried to get outside. He ran the ball outside. And then he just cut it back. Cutback player was that? I'm not for sure, but that's basically what the quarterback did, Clinton's quarterback did.
So ball's at the 38-yard line in Bulldog territory. That is Jacoby Williams. Well, now it's Eric Johnson in the shotgun, it appears. It's hard to see those numbers with the silver. I believe that's actually Beasley, and he'll hand it off to Jacoby Williams, who gets past the 30 to the 28 in Bulldog territory. Clinton trying to put 6 more on the board.
Yeah, we're right there in arm's reach of making a tackle in the backfield. It's very close all night. Close to making that tackle in the backfield.
Ball at the 28. Handoff. Run through the middle. Jacoby Williams taken down at the 20, which is a gain of 8. 2 yards short of the first down.
Just running the power. Well, actually, excuse me, running the counter right there. They're pulling that backside guard and that tight end are pulling it, and they're just hitting it up inside A gap.
Arrows second down and 2. Run from Beasley. First down, and he's looking for more. They'll be wrapped up at the 15. First down for Clinton.
Off tackle right. And they're just getting on those linebackers, which is making a lane there for the Clinton Arrow offense there.
There's the handoff again. Wrapped up. Second down and 8 now for the Arrows.
We should have a little fight in us right here. Second down, you know, you're just one play away from a loss.
And here's a run, and they're going to push pushing some more. Past the 10, down to the 8. Two yards short of the first down, third down and 2. Clock continues to run under 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Clinton trying to finish with a 5-touchdown difference of a win here at Bulldog Field on the road, which would be big for Clinton's season. They've lost the last 2 weeks, including a 32-7 loss on the road against South Panola. Beasley on the run to the 5-yard line. Nope, fourth down, a yard short. Clinton just short of the first down, 4th down and 1. Clock continues to run, just over 4 minutes to play in the ball game.
It's a little chatter that's going on down there. We don't need to have anybody making foolish decisions. Chatter between the teams.
There's the run, and he'll push the pile, and he gets the first down as he gets to the 4-yard line. First down and goal now for Clinton. So, Coach, if you're Terry, what do you take away from this game?
What you do is kind of look at film. You look at those moments. You find the different moments where the game kind of changed, and you make those corrections. You know, it's a loss, but when I look at this, it's not a bad loss in my mind, where you just got to look at where the bad moments happen and make those adjustments.
And the handoff getting into the end zone is Jacoby Williams for 6. He did fumble the football, but that was after he crossed the plane. Touchdown, Clinton. And they go up 41-7. Arrows have dominated the Bulldogs here at Bulldog Field as they get into the end zone. Now you got a man hurt in the end zone. It's a Terry player. It's like number 17 for the Bulldogs, which is Jordan Hollins. I did wait. No, that is Jordan Hollins. Hate to see that. Yep, he's okay. He's tripping over his leg. He's having a tough time. Does that look like a cramp to you, or does that look like a hurt knee?
That's a cramp.
He's having a tough time getting his balance and standing up. As Clinton is set to do the extra point. They lead 41-7 on the Bulldogs in dominating fashion. They lead.
This is one of those moments where, you know, it humbles you. But again, you got to look at those mistakes that you made. Because Wes Jones is going to look at this film, and you got to make them. Once you can identify those and come to grips with it, you know, you come back out next week, and this is where it really matters.
They're about to get set for the extra point. And so confirmed, Jackson Prep 42, Wes Jones 7. Wow. So Wes Jones' 19-game winning streak is broken at the hands of Jackson Prep on the road, 42-7. And it looks like that's what the final score is going to be here at Bulldog Field as well. As we got a 42-7 ball game. So, Coach, that changes the way you feel about next week. Because if you're the Bulldogs, you've taken a tough loss here. You're down 42-7. But now Wes Jones, they've been humbled as well. They lost 42-7 to Jackson Prep. Review that game for us, Terry and Wes Jones.
So again, you know, when you look at us, we have to look at moments. We can't just look at it as a holistic thing. These are moments. We're not for sure about, you know, what happened at Wes Jones, but I know for us, we just had moments where we just weren't able to capitalize. Again, you look at the score and just think it was a total blowout throughout the game, but it was first half we just had some missed opportunities.
Clinton will kick the football away to the Bulldogs. 3:05 to play in the ball game. 42-7 Clinton. Do the same kick they've done all night. Seth Moore able to avoid the coverage, but he gets taken out of bounds, and now we got a little bit of rowdiness there on the far sideline. I hope it doesn't get anything crazy. I don't know. I think that it was just it was just a celebration of a hit. I don't think it was a fight because the way.
Oh, no. It was not. I was saying that it looks like he hit him out of bounds. That's what it looked like from here. I'm not sure.
Ball at the 42-yard line. 2:20 to play in the ball game. And you have to give it to the Clinton Arrows because you're talking about at halftime, it had a very, very controversial look about it after the first half with just the officiating the first half. And it went against the Bulldogs, but Clinton able to back up their lead by dominating the second half.
Right, yeah, totally dominated the second half. So when you're looking at film, when I coached, it depends on the type of game it was. So if it was a close game, I always looked at the fourth quarter and worked my way back. Here, in this particular film, you're going to look at this first half, and you're going to analyze the first half. You look at the second half, like you were saying, it's just a total domination in the second half. So for Terry, you look at what caused it to happen in the second half.
Yeah.
What you look at.
Ball at the 45 for the Bulldogs in their own territory, and here's the run for Timothy Jackson. And he's taken down. Third down. And Jackson got trampled on the play.
Third down now for the Bulldogs.
Should be a first down.
Clock continues to run under 50 seconds to play. There's a penalty.
Yeah, it's face mask.
Face mask penalty against Clinton. So the ball's at the 40 in Clinton territory. Bulldogs have 32 seconds to maybe get in the end zone once again. It's 14-7 when the Bulldogs last entered the end zone, and that was in the first quarter. As scoreless second and third. Clock still running under 20 seconds now. Busby's in the shotgun. Got trips to the right and one to the left. He's back. He fumbles the snap and gets on top of it. That is not the way you want to go out, but it's how the Bulldogs will go out here tonight. At Bulldog Field, Clinton marches in here and delivers a big blow to the Bulldogs, 42-7. That's how non-region play ends for the Bulldogs. Their record will be 5-1 on the season. Clinton will go to 3-3, and the Bulldogs will be back here at Bulldog Field next week to host the Mustangs of West Jones, who are coming off of a tough loss of their own to Jackson Prep. The score is 42-7. Terry Bulldogs take the loss at home to the Clinton Arrows. Folks, we appreciate you joining us. This is Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. I'm Trellis Williams. We appreciate all our sponsors and our sponsors who bring you it's Terry Bulldogs football on the TSJW Network. I'm Trellis Williams. Right here with me, Coach Tony Kimble. We appreciate him as our color analyst. Appreciate King Williams on the camera there, as well as Nettie Schulte doing a great job with the producing behind the scenes, folks. Final score from Bulldog Field, Clinton Arrows 42, Terry Bulldogs 7. I'm Trellis Williams. Please subscribe to the TSJW Network. Next week, the Bulldogs will host the Mustangs of West Jones. Kickoff at 7 p.m., October 11th. We out.